This audio is the channeling of Martha Alter Hines and Dr. John Ryan that corresponds to the video called Venus, Jupiter, Sirius conjunction, Sirian Light Codes, Eclipse Insights, and Infinity Wave. I left the link to the original video in the description box if you want to check it out. Together, John and Martha channeled the Sirian Blue Light Collective, bringing through high-frequency messages, soothing guidance, and a light code activation for your spinal column, nervous system, and DNA at the highest vibrational levels. I am uploading this audio on my channel with the permission of Martha to make it more accessible to a greater audience. I include some soothing music in the background to help the listeners to connect more deeply. The chronological succession of the audio was a little bit edited at the end in order to be more fluent, sequential, and less choppy. I really hope you enjoy it and find this magnificent channeling both healing and enlightening. My blessings and gratitude to Martha and John for being emissaries of the blue light Sirian codes on this beautiful planet.
So, taking a long, slow, deep breath, we invite you to feel our collective here, holding this whole space, being a very powerful ally in this time of switching into the time of great remembering. And you can feel and imagine that there are one or two beings, Sirian light beings, that are here to be specifically with you. And you can feel maybe one on each side of your body. And this is done only with your permission, only with your invitation. So if it doesn't feel right for any reason, you don't need to participate. So again, taking a long, slow, deep breath. You can feel as we support your energy system to start at the base of your coccyx, so at the base of your tailbone. And it's as though we're unzipping right up your spine until we get to the very top of your head. And you can imagine that this is all very gentle, it might be very powerful, but very gentle. And again, only with your permission and your exact invitation. And you can imagine then that we are removing your spinal column. And often we are light surgeons, we're light physicians. So part of what the Sirian collective carries is this powerful, ancient, medicinal knowledge and wisdom, specifically of light and of what the medicine of light is and can be, among other things. So you can imagine then in our ancient wisdom, we know exactly how to then gently remove your spinal column and infuse it with powerful Sirian golden or blue light. And we invite you to just feel held in this way, and feel that light doing incredible magic. So again, you might feel it, the light starting at the base of your spine, the base of your spinal column, and then slowly, gently making its way up your spinal column. And we're going to just give you a moment to just be with that. And then we're going to come back. So what you might feel happening is, you can imagine like lasers of light, but again, these are very powerful, but very gentle and very precise. And so we have this way of working, of knowing, that's essentially the medicine of light itself. So the light is what is the intelligence of what's working, and your body is a being of light. Your body is made of starlight. So this medicine of light speaks right to you. And in the time of great forgetting, it's as though your physical body has shut off certain parts of your light knowing. So part of this shift into the powerful time of great remembering, it's like turning back on the light switches. So that's part of what we're doing as we're infusing your spinal column with these lasers of light, is we're just gently but powerfully reminding your spinal column, and therefore your entire nervous system, how to switch back on all the way. So there's no need to forget anymore. But this is a whole process. It's not an instantaneous switch from the time of great forgetting to the time of great remembering. It's an entire process, and that's a humongous part of our role, is assisting in this transitional time.
As we sit in this space and we feel the light work through the axis of the spinal cord, you can feel the light infusing all of the nerves in your brain stem, the entire nervous system, and all the nerves that emanate from the central spinal cord. Just let them be touched by the light and the energy. Let them flow into your body. Everywhere the nerves move in your body. And as the light is adjusting gently in this way, you can visualize around your body this magnificent helix of light, like a big molecule of DNA. And just imagine in your mind's eye, in the space around your body, you're being held in this helix. And the helix itself is filled with a beautiful ray of light, little geometries and signals, codes, if you will, along the filaments of light fabric of which it's made. And these are beginning to oscillate and illuminate and radiate. And it's filled with a rainbow array of colors, every vibration, every frequency. You may sense this, you may see it, you may sound it, you may smell it. Just allow the light to work in this space and feel the support flowing into your nervous system from this space.
And you might even feel it opening up your heart chakra area as well. You can notice how the light is going to also be finding its way just naturally, because again, it's the intelligence of the divine. So it knows you perfectly, and you can notice that it may be finding its way to precisely where you're needing it in this moment. That might be your heart chakra, it might be infinite other possibilities, maybe multiple places at the same time.
And you can feel as the light is working, there's a gentle relaxation that begins to flow through the body. Just let it move through the nervous system, and you can feel your tissues relax. Just gently relax, kind of sink into the experience, sink into the energy, and let your body receive the energy in this frame. The energy has an innate intelligence. It knows exactly where to move, where to touch your body, where to facilitate any release or opening. And if you feel any tension anywhere in your system, take a gentle breath and just imagine you're pulling the energy, participating and pulling the energy to that space in your body. And as you exhale, the energy moves into your body and facilitates a letting go, a gentle release. And you can feel through your lower energy centers your connection to the crystalline grid of the planet. Just take a moment to feel this connection. It's so important in these moments of integration. Ascension is a process of integration, not leaving, simply rising in frequency, but you're incarnating this energy into the earth. And so feel this connection, feel the support of the earth, and how this stabilizes you and allows you to receive even more fully the energy of the process. And as I attune to the energy of the experience, I can see dancing within the matrix of everybody's DNA. These beautiful geometries, these little geometrically perfect structures that are dancing, carrying a resonance and a song. And as these vibrate, they're singing an energy into your system. Just let yourself receive. This is your own innate wisdom. It's your own innate spiritual intelligence flowing into you.
And similarly, you can feel how we carry, among other things, is this energy signature of the highest vibrational quality of what you call DNA. So we're also holding the double helix form around you, and it becomes like an energetic template, like a fractal template that then is also singing as it's holding you, at the same time that your own light codes, your own light DNA structures in every single part of your being is waking back up to its own full light completeness and its own highest vibrational state in this moment. Every single one of those helixes singing within you, but then also being held around you and ultimately singing and vibrating with the all it is. So you can feel that on the teeny tiny level all the way to the meta level, the biggest levels of everything.
As the process evolves, I can see spinning underneath each person in the meditation a spiral of light. And it's a beautiful blue electric light. It's spinning like a fan, oscillating below the energy field. And as the spiral spins, it's drawing inwards, and it kind of pulls all the way into a central point or a little seed. And it feels like an energy of anchoring, just helping us anchor the process and hold it in our energy system. And from it, little streams of light, like roots of light, extend into the crystalline light around, helping us hold the energy. Understanding the energy will continue to work and process in the hours, days, weeks, and even months moving forward. As you hold the energy in your space.
And then the other component is that as this is happening, as we were saying earlier, this is such a powerful time of releasing the structures that don't serve and that perhaps did serve for even eons, but no longer do. So you may be feeling that just those energy structures also leaving, beginning to just exit in it again in a gentle yet powerful way. Not about a rejecting of them. They know that their time has come and now is done, is gone. And it's very key that they've been benevolent energies that have come for a purpose to serve, and now they know they have their own divine intelligence, and they know it is their time now to that gentleness leaving, those structures leaving, again, not as a rejection, but just as a simple quality of being held in this divine song, divine light, divine flow. You can gently invite, if your spinal column, spinal cord is still being worked on, you can know that they're being held, and then when it's right and perfect timing, just gently allow your spinal column, your spinal cord to come right back into your body and click in fully to your beautiful Gaia being. And then you can feel that spinal cord connecting in with your entire nervous system. So your nerves that now extend through the whole web of your nerves, through your whole body, including the plexus behind your heart, the web, the nervous system that literally holds the heart, and all the rest of the nervous system, the nerves that extend through every single tiny little particle of your being, your body. So that divine intelligence reconnecting with all of you, your DNA light codes, light strands, with the light switches all turned on now in the ways that are exactly right for you. Exactly right for this time of great remembering, titrated perfectly for you in each and every moment. And you can feel how you are infinitely held in this circle, in this community space, by Gaia, by the Sirian Collective, by Venus, by Jupiter, by our star we call the sun, our moon, all the planets of this solar system and beyond, every single star throughout all of time and space, this galaxy, every galaxy, the beings of the cosmos seen and unseen, and the womb of the entire time-space continuum, and the void outside of time and space. You can feel how we are infinitely held. We are in this transition, this threshold moment, moving into the time of great remembering all together. This is why we are here. This is why we came. This is why we are incarnated, literally. And we can release anything and everything from this time together that does not serve each of our absolute radical highest good and the highest good of the all that is. And then we can allow to anchor in anything and everything that does serve each of our absolute radical highest good and the highest good of the all that is. And we can allow those particles of light that do serve the highest good to dance, permeate with those light strands, the highest DNA song, of ourselves, of existence. We can feel it all dancing, celebrating, rejoicing, holding that song for everything, and feeling that song as a calling, a remembering of coming back home to who we are, to what everything is. You can feel it blessing everything.
As you return to the center and to the balance of your being, as we release these energies, we retain the wisdom, the experience, and ultimately the grace of all that our life and experiences have brought us. And as we prepare to close the transmission, we speak to you in these vibrations. There's no need to effort to understand them. Let them sound through you simply. Feel them, or you know them. Yashte kukulaina tiambanuka batadinayata. Yafashunutuku kaya uayatinaknuyata. Ifasha urutu kaya yinuduti. Monutiana bunadia tata. Yafashikanitu yata. Kimunutiana no kyautia. Efashanakuti yata. Yamonat tatayanana. Estesha sanatatia fita e. Amen. And so it is.